Let's meet some of our happy clients through their homemade video testimonials.
Hi, I'm Nathan Taylor. I'm from sunny old Cleethorpes. Not a lot of people know it's on the east coast of England. My current profession is as a social entrepreneur, run several hospitality venues. So, background to us using Springbok Properties were 10 years ago we owned a house, a semi-detached house, and we decided at that time we didn't want to sell it because we would have lost too much money in the housing market. But we were desperate to move to a detached house, so we decided to go for a buy-to-let mortgage. So we put that onto a buy-to-let mortgage. Then fast forward 10 years, well actually 12 years, and it got to a point where we decided enough's enough, we need to sell the house, release the equity, and the aim was to actually pay off our mortgage, which we've successfully done. But obviously, like selling a car, I didn't really want to spend the time having tyre kickers coming round, no shows, etc. So we were hoping to find a one-stop shop, and we found Springbok Properties. I did a Google search, looked at various different ones. Several people gave me a call. A couple of companies actually gave me a call, and I just felt they didn't really know what they were talking about, or just wanted the sale and weren't actually that bothered. But Springbok actually give me some bit of attention. What do you want to, put the cherry on the cake if you want for a better word. So they gave me some prices there and then over the phone, which is what I wanted. I didn't want someone to give me a call back in a week's time and 2 weeks' time, and then we end up not speaking. It's like I wanted an answer there and then up.
Springbok are a fast selling specialist and a cash buyer. We have two main types of clients. Cash guaranteed clients that want to sell in days or weeks. They don't want to go on the market and they don't want client viewers. Or we have clients that want a full market value sale with the security of auction. This includes buyer deposits, proceedable buyers with a fast sale, quick completion.
The majority of our customers come to us having been frustrated with the services of estate agents, poor communication, sales falling through, and generally under-delivering. We hear from homeowners when they've been let down with a low offer at auction, or when a cash company has failed them at the last moment, or when their estate agent has their home on the market for longer than they can afford.
I'm not impatient, but I was impatient, if that makes sense. But it was efficient. It was, I can't remember the guy's name who originally did the call with me for Springbok, but basically they did some online evaluations of the house, asked me some questions, like tiled roof and etc., what's the condition. And I think it helped the fact that I was honest with the condition of it. It was a rental property at the end of the day. Yes, we did live in it 12 years ago, but the condition of it 12 years ago wasn't what it was condition of it then. So we were quite truthful with that. In fact, as far as say the property needed a deal of work to be done. So that helped. I assume that would have helped obviously the sale of that property to prospective buyers, purchasers, landlords, doer-uppers, etc.
An estate agent will assess your home from a professional perspective, but every property is unique and it's the details that make the difference. Your own first-hand experience of living there can play a major role in highlighting its best features to prospective buyers, so share that information with your agent when deciding on how to market the property. Some people are more serious about moving than others, so it's important to be clear about your goals. Whether you aren't able to move for 6 months or need a new home in just a few weeks, understanding your motivation to sell plays a large role in the timescale you define for the sale with your agent.
So we got some valuations done over the phone on that day, and then paperwork was sent through, I believe, within 3 days. I actually went back to Springbok and said, could we get a little bit more money? So they agreed to put it up on the market for a little bit more money. And fast forward about I'm not sure if it was even 7 days. I don't think it was even 7 days that we had an offer on the house, and it was the original price that Springbok had said. So whether that was a fluke, so we was actually at a happy medium, and we worked out the sums and the figures that we got back after any of the fees that we would have had to pay our end. Bearing in mind, obviously Springbok foot the bill for the solicitor and all the other EPC certificate, blokes going around for photography, etc. So really, we put the key in the key box. The key box was fitted on the side of the house. We then put the key in the key box, got given the code, and I never stepped foot in that house after that. and then within 5 weeks, I think it was, don't quite remember, it might be 5 weeks, coming up 6 weeks, we had the funds back in our bank account then, paid our mortgage off, and all I can say is, I was very impressed with the service.
For most people, the top priorities then become speed and price. They want to achieve the highest offers in the shortest possible time. At Springbok Properties, we've developed our whole business around understanding these two concepts. We utilise an innovative, systematic approach to estate agency that's gained us a reputation for being one of the fastest and most efficient agents in the business.
I was apprehensive, to be honest with you. When someone says no win, no fee sort of thing, you think, oh, they're going to offer a low ball figure, it's not going to be what I wanted, and we're going to be like £30,000-40,000 out of pocket. But for me personally, it ticked every single one of our boxes. I wanted to pay the mortgage off, had a tiny bit left over, and I'm not going to say, it's not maybe enough to eat at Miller and Carter or something, but that was about it. But it achieved our goals, and I think picking up that phone, it was a bit, as I said, a bit apprehensive, a bit unsure, but I didn't have to deal with an estate agent. I literally told them what I wanted on the phone. It must have took up all of 90 minutes of my time in total, and that includes the solicitor sending the forms, any phone calls, etc. So throughout the whole process, probably about 90 minutes of my time. And if you equate that to properly an estate agent, you'd have had to be there for the estate agent. Maybe that's an hour and a half if they turn up. Then people coming around to look at the house, no shows, tyre kickers, can I come and have a second viewing? So yeah, my time's money at the end of the day. I haven't got the time to be doing that, and Springbok took all that pressure off me, and I didn't have to do anything. So after service, a couple of phone calls after service, no problem at all. All I can say is, if you are thinking of going with Springbok or any other company, have a Google, but you won't be disappointed with Springbok. That's all I can say.
Springbok Properties are fully regulated by the Property Ombudsman, and we recognise that in a estate agency, reputation is everything. We agree a selling fee with you up front, no sneaky small print or hidden administration fees, and if we don't sell your property, you don't pay us a penny.
What will be valuable to you is to speak to us and allow us to tailor our services to your situation in a timescale that works for you.
We have a fantastic culture based on transparency and hard work within the business, always backed up by an amazing team who've been with the business for many years.